Okay, so we're gonna do the thumb Spica tape job now. This is to help prevent the thumb from abducting and getting pushed outward like this, okay? Put stress on this joint right here. So we're gonna try and stabilize that joint, okay? So what you're gonna do is, as all the others, you're gonna use a spray, a sticky spray, spray the hand up to the top side of the wrist here, right at the bump, okay? Then we're gonna take regular 1.5 inch white tape. All right, there's different kinds. This is J&J. You guys will use different kind. All right, now the patient is going to push into either the chest or the stomach, okay, depending on your comfort level, okay, and they want to push really hard. That way it can prevent circulation from being cut off. You're gonna put 1 to 2 anchor strips around the wrist. These are simply the strips that we use to base everything else, okay? Then we're gonna do a figure 8 through the hand and wrist. I always like to go medial to lateral, inside to outside. It seems to flow the easiest. So I like to go one time around the wrist, come underneath. I do a little pinch and slide here because of the webbing. That way it's a little more comfortable against their thumb. And come around, back over the top, underneath, and back to where you started. Okay, so that's basically a spiral more than a figure 8, but get the idea there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna work on closing the thumb. Now, I've taught you guys how you can take your 1.5 inch and split it if you want, or if you happen to have a smaller tape already ready to go right here, okay? So this is a 1 inch, right? So what we're gonna do is basically a breast cancer awareness sign through and around the thumb. So you're gonna start at the top of the wrist. You see this joint? You're gonna aim right underneath it. You're gonna come around and you're gonna make an X right there and rip. See that? Now, a couple things to look for here. We want to prevent the thumb from being pulled outwards, right? So as you come around, you don't want to pull the thumb back and out. You want to pull it down and in. So that's why I start from the top up here and I pull this strip down and in, pretty tough. And as I come around, I go lighter, okay? And lay it down. Now it is okay if this one wrinkles a little bit, it's going to, okay? You get better as you go. And then you can also come the other direction. If you do this way, still you want to pull down, but you don't want to pull hard out. So come around nice and soft, okay, and place over here. Did you notice those were all like the breast cancer awareness sign? And I also aimed for this joint here to be nice and stable. You don't want this little V shape here. You don't want that to be too low, and you also don't want it to be too high, okay? Then we're gonna do 2 to 3 C strips, okay? So you're gonna go back to your 1.5 inch, and start at the top, come over, and press down. And we're gonna do another one, 50-50. So I'm doing half of the previous strip, pull over and down. Notice that this is all working to pull the thumb back down and in. And then my final one, I try to get over that V. There you go. Go back. They press back in. Okay, you want to keep the fingers abducted, by the way. You want to keep your hands open if you can. So you're going to keep those spread like that. And then we're going to go back to what we did with that figure 8 or that spiral around and through the thumb. So I come underneath, pinch and slide, over the top, around, finish. And then if you want to just do a closing, 1 to 2 strips around the wrist for stability at the wrist. There you go. And that is a thumb Spica tape job.